Welcome to Things You Don't Know, the podcast that looks at little-known facts about well-known people and events, and little-known people and events and the impact they have had. We always seek to entertain. We cover more than just traditional history. We cover many different types of issues, including non-historical issues of interest as well. In this episode, we take a second look at some bizarre laws. Be sure to check out Part 1.
In Washington State, it is illegal to hold salmon under suspicious circumstances.
A 2014 Russian law forbids women from wearing lacy underwear. I'm sure finding panty checkers is easy.
Yeow! In ancient times, in Scotland, there was a law in 1872. Scottish law prohibits people from being in charge of a cow, a horse, a carriage, or a steam engine when drunk.
It is illegal to wear high heels in the Acropolis.
Because Winnie the Pooh doesn't wear pants, it's illegal to have Winnie the Pooh t-shirts near playgrounds in Poland.
It is illegal to disrupt a wedding in Australia with a fine of up to $10,000 and 2 years in jail. In Texas, it is illegal to possess 6 or more dildos. So I guess you can legally possess more guns than dildos in Texas.
Woohoo! You know, it's illegal to hike naked in Switzerland. Also, Swiss toilets may not be flushed after 10 p.m. Did you know it was illegal to change a light bulb unless you're a licensed electrician in Victoria, Australia? The law has recently been changed. Wow.
Men must wear Speedos on French beaches. This makes sure that they are not wearing something they have been wearing all day for sanitary reasons.
Our northern friends have some really way out laws. Canadian radio stations are required to play Canadian artists at least 35% of the time between 6 a.m. and 6 p.m. There's no Canada like French Canada.
It has been illegal for politicians to wear armor in the British Parliament since 1313. The penalty is removal from office.
There are no selfies allowed with statues of the Buddha in Sri Lanka. It's blasphemy because you would be turning your back to the Buddha. In North Carolina, it's illegal to cohabitate if not married. Talk about living in the past.
In the Caribbean, it is illegal for civilians to wear camouflage. Only active military personnel are allowed to wear camo.
In Arkansas, it is illegal to mispronounce Arkansas, or to keep an alligator in bathtubs, or to get a raise as a teacher after bobbing your hair. It is also illegal to honk your horn at a sandwich shop after 9 p.m.
In New Jersey, you are technically required to honk your horn when overtaking a car. Oh, my friends, that must lead to some great traffic jams.
A 2018 law in Denmark bans facial coverings, including helmets, scarves, masks, hats, burqas, and fake beards in all public places. Oh, brother.
It is illegal to climb a tree in the province of Ontario. I guess we leave that to the Quebecois and the Newfies.
It is against the law to run out of gas on the German Autobahn.
In Rome, you will be punished if you do not walk your dog daily. Also, goldfish cannot be kept in anything less than a regular aquarium. Tibetan Buddhist monks are not allowed to reincarnate unless they have permission from the government.
If a man and a woman claim to be married to share a hotel room in North Carolina, they are considered in a common law marriage.
In Connecticut, it is illegal to bike over 65 miles an hour, walk backward after sunset, cross the street walking on your hands, or for a beautician to sing, hum, or whistle while attending to a customer. In Arizona, it is illegal to cut cacti. Offenders can be sentenced to 25-year-long prison time. There's no poking fun at that one.
It is illegal to wear a fake mustache in a church in Alabama.
6 states, Idaho, Illinois, Massachusetts, Mississippi, Utah, and South Carolina, have decreed that all forms of non-marital sex are completely illegal. Those guys are no fun.
Here's another interesting one. Since 1961, it has been illegal to eat fried chicken with anything but your fingers. This is still enforced today in Georgia.
It is illegal to allow your chickens to cross the road in Quitman, Georgia. I know a person in Pennsylvania who would find that terrible.
In West Australia, there is a maximum permitted quantity of potatoes that one can possess. Anything over 50 kilograms is considered illegal, and this weird law states that regulators can take strict action against it.
There's also a strange law in Ohio that allows the police department to bite a dog if they think it would help the canine calm down.
Crazy. If you are driving through any city limits in the state of Washington with the intent of committing a crime, you are required to call the police chief before entering the city.
Here's a fun one. You are not permitted to photograph rabbits in the state of Wyoming between January and April. If you do, you must first secure a permit to do so.
I don't know about this Aussie law, mates. It is against the law in Australia to reward someone for returning stolen property. Good heavens. One thinks one would like to incentivize that sort of behavior.
Here's an interesting one. Homing pigeons are protected by law in Australia. The bird has earned a prominent position in the country, so according to these strange laws, it is considered illegal to capture, injure, or kill homing pigeons. Those found guilty are made to pay a whopping $250 penalty.
But what about the ETs?
When it comes to discovering
Life in space.
Japan has a really simple rule. The one who makes the discovery has to report their findings to the UN Security General and also the international scientific community immediately.
In Japan, medicines that contain codeine are banned. If one is found possessing such medications, they could get deported or face detention.
This is the strictest law I ever heard of. In Singapore, it is illegal to chew gum. The penalty is 30 days in prison, a fine of 2,000 Singapore dollars, or 4 lashes. And I thought that man who did the graffiti spray painting got a lot of punishment. Ouch! Remind me to stay out of there. That's why they call it Disneyland with the death penalty.
Well, thanks for joining us. Come back soon as we have many interesting topics to explore.